Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Babitos Casito. I'm your host, Albert Cuevas. So wipe your feet, have a seat, and let's get started on episode 5. Very special episode. All right. This is pretty good, episode 5. It's pretty great. Our topic of the day, which I'm very excited for. I don't know if you listened to the last episode, but we have a guest, and it's pretty great, honestly. It's the topic of the day is let me share you my story, and we get to listen to what's going on with our guest's past, present, future, what he likes, dislikes, what's up his ass, things like that. Whatever. That's a very interesting question. Probably car keys. If you've seen that movie, Animal by Rob Schneider, he says the same shit. It's great.
Yes.
But all right, I have my brother-in-law here, Jacob. It's pretty great. Say hi to everybody, Jacob.
Yeah, hi guys. I appreciate you guys having me here and listening. That's pretty awesome. I think everything is pretty great, like Albert said. This is a very great experience, and I'm very grateful to be here. And so, thank you again for all your time and your effort and being the first guest on Babitos Casito.
And if you would like to be a guest eventually, follow us on Instagram at Babitos_Casito or TikTok under the same shit, or YouTube as well. Right now, we're drinking our little Modelitos.
That's right. Yep.
Tiny ass Modelos from last week when we had a UFC fight party, which we all lost money.
That's right. UFC 300. It was a heartbreak, but we did drink lots of beers, so that was a plus.
It's pretty good. It takes a while for me to feel something, but by the end of the time, at the end of the night, I felt like a little buzz, but it wasn't too bad.
Well, it's because you were farting with us, and that's a lie. You were drunk.
I was not drunk.
I was there. Babito was drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
Mm.
Anyways, we have a bunch of different things going on. We have Noticias Absurdas. We got some Tell Me the Cheeseman where you can hear the guest, what he thinks about these crazy ass stories.
I'm excited for that one. Not gonna lie, Albert.
In honor of 420, we have Food for Thought, which is a couple different deals going on for 420.
Yep, the holiday is coming around. We have to acknowledge that.
All right. So for Noticias Absurdas, in honor of his birthday, because your birthday is April 9th, right?
It was April 9th. We are filming this on the 19th of April. So my birthday was like 10 days ago.
Yeah, you turned 30, right?
Yes, 30.
Did you actually turn 30?
No, dude. I turned 27. Might as well be 30. But
No, it's not the same.
I don't know. Now I'm feeling that quarter life crisis. You know how they say, like, when you turn 25, you feel like, oh shit, quarter of my life gone. I'm like, I hit 27. I'm like, damn, I don't have any cool toys yet,
Oh, your back's hurting more.
Well, no, I'm not saying that,
You don't think your back hurts more when you're older?
I mean, maybe when you get old. I'm 27. I'm not like 50 years old, dude.
I turned 21 and my back started fucking hurting.
Yeah, that's because you be carrying the team, bro.
The team of life, yeah.
The team of life.
But I got a couple news stories of what happened on your birthday, basically.
Sick. All right. Let's
You ever heard of the Florida man? You Google Florida man?
Yes.
Your birthday?
Very familiar. No, well, I haven't done that personally. I've heard of the subject, yes.
So I have a Florida man story for you.
Oh, fantastic.
And all the articles will be linked at the bottom of the description.
Nice.
And basically, a Florida man threatens to destroy everyone.
Oh, okay.
At a 7-Eleven with an army of small turtles.
You know what they say? They always say that if you want to get your message to the masses, you got to be where the masses are. When 7-Eleven is it's a pinnacle. Everybody goes to 7-Eleven. But now, as far as the turtle thing goes, you have to bring people in, man. Like, if you're just being boring and just spouting your shit, they're like, that's a crazy dude. But if you have turtles, they're like, that's a crazy dude. Why does he have so many turtles?
Just
right?
Wait till I tell you the story.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm like I said, I'm just excited to be here. But I'm just saying.
So basically, this 61-year-old man, Thomas, he was arrested for causing a disturbance while threatening to destroy everyone with his army of turtles.
Thomas, you missed the boat, buddy. If you're 61, It's not time to start the revolution with turtles. All right,
Yeah.
you missed it. You should have done that like 30 years ago, brother. You just. I'm sorry. Great idea.
No, it's
just
not.
crazy enough that it might work. Missed the boat. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
So at least 7 calls to 911 were made about Thomas's behavior. Police later apprehended Thomas and escorted him to the department headquarters, where he began yelling at the dispatcher, pounding on the walls. And after leaving the police department, because they just detained him,
Mm-hmm.
he went to a nearby 7-Eleven.
Back to the 7-Eleven, or the same 7-Eleven, or is this a new 7-Eleven, or
So
did
basically,
you misread? Like,
So basically, he was going to various places,
okay.
including 7-Eleven and things
Oh,
like that, like
okay.
different like convenience stores.
Yeah.
And just threatening to destroy people with turtles.
People or like the system?
Everything.
Okay.
Like, he was
That's
an
what I thought you
anarchist
did
with
say, like
turtles.
everything. Like he was taking down everything with these turtles. Okay, sorry, excuse
So,
me. Go ahead. Back to the 7-Eleven after
So-
he's already been apprehended, folks.
Yeah, he went back to harass the employees and called 911 again. He called 911 on himself, saying, "I need to leave now, or you will all be sorry." With the Saint
The
Turtle.
Saint Turtle.
So
Okay,
basically,
pull that up.
No, not Saint Turtle. Don't pull up Saint Turtle.
I'm about to.
Anyways, according to the police, he was located because he ran from the scene
Mhm.
and apprehended and arrested.
After he called the police on himself and said, "Hey, y'all gotta come get me and stop me," he ran away. All right.
So basically, on your birthday, a man tried to destroy
that's
everything.
right. This was on my birthday. This man
This was actually in 2023.
tried to commit genocide with turtles. You know what? It's a blessed day when you're born.
It's not a
you know?
blessed-
It is. I mean, that's an incredible. Nobody got hurt. That's the good news. This is a heartwarming story, actually. No, who got hurt in the report? He didn't even get
Nobody.
like arrested, like for real arrested. He
got
got detained.
But the second time he was arrested for doing threats.
Oh, okay. He did go. Okay, he
Yeah,
did.
so he's
okay.
currently in jail.
He did make. Okay, excuse. You know what, folks? We need to. I need to retract my statements. I'm one of those people that if I'm wrong, I'm okay with going back and saying, you know what, I was wrong on this one, and I was wrong. He did make threats. That's not okay. Don't threaten people. Continue. Sorry. Oh, by the way, there is no Saint Turtle. There's only an anime called Turtle Saint. Just want to clear that up. Go ahead. Sorry.
61-year-old man watching anime.
Maybe.
Well, I want to know how many turtles he had in his actual house.
It's a very good question. It's a very good question, but I think we've spent enough time on this one. Let's move to the next one. More than likely, a shit ton.
Our next story is, since you like Star Wars, right?
Yes. Now, I'm sorry. I want to clear this up before we get into this segment because I could go off on this one. In this podcast setting, do I address you as Babito, Albert, or do I hit you with the Bert?
Whatever the hell you want.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with the
Your
Bert,
family.
and you hit me with the Jake. We'll be Bert and Jake.
Yeah,
Because you know what? It's easy. It's short. You can put it in. All good. So you're Bert. I'm Jake. Okay, unless you don't like that. If you don't like Bert,
That was my nickname in high school.
okay, then we're going Bert, bro. All right, let's go. So yeah, excuse me. You said, do I like Star Wars? And I was going into a tangent again. So yes, Jake is a big ass nerd, literally and figuratively. I love science fiction. I love Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate. If it's got a star in front of it, I've probably seen it. If it's got a star after it, I've probably seen it.
Favorite Star Wars movie?
Favorite
Out of
Star-
the 9. There's
Out of
9,
the-
right?
There is 9. I mean, there's a lot.
There's 12 technically because if you're counting the Solo movie plus
Yes.
Rogue One.
Yes.
And yeah, so I don't.
yeah, there's a shit ton, dude. Okay, there's a lot, and with Disney buying the property, they're fucking, they spent a lot of money, so they're pumping the shit out that one. Some good, some bad. We'll get into that.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite. I grew up with the prequels. Okay, I like the original series. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the end of the very last one of Return of the Jedi,
That's a great
when everything kind of comes together and they realize that the Emperor his plan is coming to the exact point he wants.
Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen it, a
Okay.
1990s, 80s movie.
It's 80s, but
80s.
thank you, Bert, because you're right. We should throw a spoiler on that. You never know. People get sensitive. I don't really care about sensitive people, but I'll be sensitive in a minute for you.
We're tear jerkers right here.
Exactly. It was a great scene. Okay, it was top tier. But I grew up with the prequels.
So you like the clone, not the Clone Wars, the second one. Everybody likes the
You know
second
what?
episode 2.
No, everybody hates episode 2, apparently. Every time I'm scrolling through the talk or some shit like that, like everybody's all hating on fucking episode. They're like, this was just bullshit. But I think they're all 3 masterpieces, especially if you look at it through a Game of Thrones. Look at it as if it was Game of Thrones.
I like Lords of the Rings better. I watched The Ring of Power.
I do. Okay, don't talk to me about that shit, flaming pile of asshole. But what I was saying is if you look at the prequels like they were fucking Game of Thrones, you will see that it's a political drama with action. You know, everybody's got the lightsaber, the fucking lightsaber action in the prequels, top tier. I will fight you on that one. All right. So
I did like the Speed Runner.
the Speedrunner? The pod racers?
Yeah.
You're a jerk off, you know that? Fucking guy.
So which one's your favorite?
I like the third one is my favorite one. Okay.
Is that
Revenge of the Sith.
yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. That movie was fucking peak, bro. And I was a young kid when these came out. So when Darth Vader was fucking Anakin Skywalker, I lost my little fucking head, bro. I was like,
comics?
What?
You didn't read the comics
The comics?
and the books?
No, I didn't read any comics and books. No, actually, you know what? I kind of did. I kind of did read some of the books. They were cool. They were the weird ones back in the day, the Legend series. But yeah, so I liked the third one. It had the best action. Everything came to complete. Everybody did a great job. I like the third one.
That's a good one. Out of the main Star Wars timeline, my favorite is.
How rude! I didn't ask you what your favorite is.
You're
I'm
good.
sorry, buddy.
You're good. It's A New Hope.
A New Hope. Okay.
I
mean, it's OG. What can you say?
It's a good one.
It's the newest motherfucker. It was the newest thing in sliced bread, bitch. When they came out and they said, come to the movies and see this goddamn movie, it's going to change your mind. You know, everyone went and saw it and they're like, yeah, it's kind of Dune, but, you know, fuck, dude, this shit's blowing my mind. The visuals, effects back then, it was a great movie. It was great. It kicked off something that was going to change our culture.
Pretty much. So let me continue with this fucking news story.
Sorry, buddy. That was just the news story. No, you asked me which story.
I did.
You opened Pandora's box.
God of War reference. No, I'm just kidding. Did you ever play God of War 3?
Yes, I've played God of War, but it's a fucking Greek mythology fucking reference. Song.
So basically, this also happened on your birthday.
Children. I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay. What happened?
You ever been to, before I get into this, you ever been to a convention, like a Comic-Con?
Yeah, I've been to the Phoenix Comic Convention. Yeah.
Did you ever dress up?
No. That wasn't me.
Well, this is one of the reasons why you shouldn't dress up.
I already know those reasons. But
so basically, a reported armed man on a Scottish train station.
What the fuck?
Was a Star Wars stormtrooper. And so
now he's armed with a blaster, right? Is that what he's armed with?
So you heard of this story before?
No, I have not heard the story, but he's a stormtrooper, so I assume he has a blaster.
A Scottish man who was reported to the local police for being armed and dangerous on a train turned out to be just a cosplayer dressed as a Star Wars stormtrooper.
Okay, see,
in a kilt.
So with the kilt,
because he's a famous.
That. Hey, I have Scottish descendancy in me, man. My last name equals out to some castles out there. I'm still planning on going and taking those castles at some point in my life here. But fucking Stormtrooper with a kilt is badass. I'm not gonna lie.
So he's known as Grampian Stormtrooper on social media. He's really popular.
Yeah. Okay.
But basically, he wore his outfit to the Comic-Con that was happening in Scotland. And a lady...
Does it tell you specifically where in Scotland? There's cities in Scotland.
Nope, it was just he was on a Scottish train.
Okay, we just staying with Scotland.
No, actually, he was actually on his way to Dundee for Decon.
Dundee, okay, all right, cool. Shout out Dundee. Y'all folks are dope.
So basically,
I'll be there
a person called it in. And told the police that there was an armed and dangerous man who had a gun at around 9 a.m. Saturday, which made them halt the entire train.
Oh, the whole train.
And
this was on my birthday again, or no?
This is also on your birthday.
God damn, man!
It turned out to be a false alarm because obviously it was like
just this last year here.
Yeah.
God damn.
So they were when they reported it, they literally seized him, arrested him, but then looked at the what is it? What
The
do you call
fake blaster,
Yeah, what do
the
you?
science fiction weapon.
Yeah,
What do we call what? Sorry.
it was like the plastic thing, and it wasn't plastic, but it was made with like PVC pipe and things like that. So yeah, it was
The
pretty
gun
nice.
or the blaster?
Yeah, the gun, the blaster.
What you're talking about? The material?
Yeah, it was like it looked real, but it didn't. It wasn't real.
Rubber. And, no.
But yeah, basically
Plastic.
after the false alarm, they
Yeah.
seized the whole train and probably put everybody behind for like an
Oh,
hour.
100%. Those people were pissed. You know that. They were like, whoa.
Now that person was enemy number one. Who called.
Yeah, like what the fuck though? But that is a commentary on those people. Okay, this man was here peacefully. He was just there to cosplay to get to his comic convention. He's clearly a stormtrooper.
It
okay?
depends if he's a good stormtrooper or a bad stormtrooper.
He has a kilt.
Yeah, but what episode is he from?
The kilt episode, of course.
No, but
the
if he's like
the
Clone
caravan,
Wars,
the Lost Caravan, or whatever the fuck they call that one.
if it's Clone Wars, he's a good stormtrooper. If it's
Uh-huh.
after that, he's a bad stormtrooper.
But okay, but it's iconic. Everybody knows what a damn stormtrooper looks like.
He was actually pretty popular in Scotland.
Not to the people on the train. They were pissed. They're like, if I don't see another fucking stormtrooper in my life, I'll be okay, man. Fuck that stormtrooper. I was late to work. Some of those people might have got fired. You know, don't mess with people, man. That's fucked up.
So how do you,
But it's that lady's fault. I bet it was a Karen who was like, "Oh, that guy is up to no good. He is geared from head to toe. The white, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. It's probably some racial shit. You know, who wears
No,
all
it's
white
not.
like that?
it's a stormtrooper
But okay, who calls the police on a stormtrooper and holds up a train?
because
People
of the
lose
gun.
jobs. Because the gun, it's a blaster. The guy is in a kilt in a stormtrooper outfit. And this lady said, "Oh God, I'm in danger."
The stormtrooper guy probably hit her with the rebel scum.
Oh.
She called the police.
Maybe. But
But-
that's why I have a feeling that there's some Karen activity behind that one. Because he's wearing a kilt as a stormtrooper and said, "This man is here to take lives today." The fuck, dude? No.
But well, how do you feel about those news stories happening on your birthday?
It was,
recently?
yeah. Oh, dude, it's crazy. This is a crazy world we live in, man. Just to be honest, it's a crazy ass world. I'm not surprised these things happen. Like none of these things shocked me, which is a commentary on the world we live in, I guess. So, cool. Hey, you know what? At least the world was interesting on my birthday.
Turtles and stormtroopers.
Causing havoc.
All
Police
right.
everywhere.
Next,
Wasted time.
thank you.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Tell Me the Cheese Man, where we're gonna hear some stories.
I love
We're
Tell
gonna-
Me the Cheese Man. One of my favorite segments, by the way.
Thank you. We're gonna hear from some listener stories who are seeking the advice of the Babito, but we get to hear the guest as well.
That's
So
right.
that's coming
That's
up.
right. Y'all looking for Babito, but you got the Cheeto.
Jaquito? No, that's
Jaquito.
No, Jaquito. There.
Jacobo.
Jacob.
But that doesn't fit
No, that
with
doesn't.
Edos either. And I'm
Well,
not very
technically,
Edo.
if you do the conjugation, it's Jacito.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Conjugation.
But, all right, here we go. Coming up, Tell Me the Cheese Man. Welcome to Tell Me the Cheese Man.
All right.
And I got a couple, just a couple of stories and advice columns seeking for help.
Nice. I'm good at these, by the way.
You good at these?
Yeah, that's right. Great at giving advice. Taking it?
All right. What do you got for this, right?
All right, let's hear it.
I need help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm renting a house,
Okay.
and the entire basement is flooded with poop.
Okay.
Human poop.
All right. Interesting.
Me
Flooded
and
with poop.
me and three of my roommates started renting about a year ago.
Okay.
The leasing agreement states that if anything is to happen to the property,
Mm-hmm.
that we are to file a ticket through an online portal, as every apartment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have HOA thing. That shit.
We filed the ticket
Uh-huh.
when we noticed a leak about a few weeks ago. We
Okay.
didn't hear from the property manager
Uh-huh.
for about another week.
Mm-hmm.
Then we called her office to let her know that the leak turned into an entire basement flood.
Okay.
She sent some plumbers out, and to my surprise, the plumbers told us that it was poop and that he wasn't going to clean it because it was a biohazard.
That's right. Okay.
He said he would contact her to let her know that the issue is much larger than what they can do.
Yeah.
This was about 2 weeks ago. Me and my roommate have been living in this townhome, and the
Oh.
smell
Oh.
is unbearable.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
could you imagine that fucking smell? We really don't have anywhere else to go.
Okay.
Our lease is up at the end of May, but at this rate, I'm not sure how much longer we can continue living here.
Okay.
Our deposit is tied down to the place, and we're hoping to use that deposit for a new place.
Oh, damn.
As it sits, I just got let go from my job,
Oh.
but I have a new job lined up, so the funds are a little tight.
Okay.
Can anyone recommend or help what I
Okay.
should do in this circumstance?
Yep. Okay. Well, all right. So
That's a lot to unpack.
I feel like with this cheese maze segment, it feels a lot. If you ever seen Dave Ramsey, it kind of feels like that kind of like flow podcast style, without the Collins, of course.
Yep.
But so when you have a problem like this, because there's multiple layers to this problem. Like as you kept talking, shit just got worse. So
shit, that's the pun.
this lady's going through a lot. Bert, this
Yeah.
lady's going through a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
a lot of shit. No.
Hey. Sometimes you go through shitty times. And shit happens.
That's awful.
All right, now
Apparently
sorry,
shit
lady.
happens on the floor.
Listen, she's gonna stop listening. She's not gonna take this advice because she's like, these fucking assholes, dude. What the hell?
But
But
you know, it's a female. It's gender neutral.
oh, was it? I thought it was a lady.
Nope.
Okay, my bad.
The
Okay.
lady is the office manager.
Oh, okay. You're right. So, okay, so this is what we got going on. You said it's a house, right? It's a townhouse. You said
It's think of it like a condo. It's
a
like
condo.
a condo,
Okay,
basically.
condo. Okay, it's a condo, right?
Yeah,
And they submitted a ticket for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So guess what? They did what they were supposed to do legally. You submitted a ticket. You said, hey, there's something wrong. You even tried to contact her. Now, listen to this. When people are posting these stories, sometimes they sway them to make it sound like they're not like the bad guy. Because this one's very cut and dry. These people fucking suck. And these people are like in a real shitty situation. But you can never know. Like maybe they did some shit. Maybe they were stuffing like pounds of toilet paper
Well, remember
in
when
the toilet.
I remember when I had my old apartment, and that was bad. Where we kept putting in ticket after ticket to where our place flooded because the washing machine
Yeah.
kept leaking, and they kept saying no
Yeah.
until the guy was literally, I shit you not, about an inch of water, and
See,
and then I ended up getting. Remember were you there when do you remember when my eye was swollen?
No, I don't remember that.
I had my eye was swollen for like a month
Oh, Jesus.
because I got a bug bite from a random bug.
Oh. Ooh, gross. Probably a spider somewhere sleeping. Gross.
Well, we had to throw away a lot of our stuff because we found bugs in it.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. It was that bad.
California, people. This is
That wasn't California. That was AZ.
That was in Arizona?
Yeah.
Where the hell? Where?
I can't say it.
Why? Did they
Because-
give you money?
No, you just
Okay.
can't. You can't trash talk a friggin'. You can't name the actual place.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot we're on the internet. I'm just see people. Sometimes you just be having a conversation and realize that you're on the internet. There's
But going
rules.
back to the advice at hand,
Yes. Excuse me. Sorry.
they did everything they could. At
They
this point,
did what they were supposed to do.
At this point, I would call the health department.
Yes,
It's literally a biohazard because there's poop on the floor.
She could. Thems have a couple different options here. Well, they not options. They have a couple things to do here. They need to be calling these people and telling them, "Hey, we let you know about this stuff is unacceptable. That it has not been resolved. It's a biohazard." That person, literally, the one that came in to fix the leak, said this is a biohazard. So this company is letting these people live in a biohazard, which is crazy. It should have been shut down. That place, that condo should have been shut down, closed by the city. This is what taxes are supposed to go to. I know we're not supposed to get political, but like if somebody should be out there watching out for these people that they could go to. There probably is, by the way. This is also part of the advice. Reach out to your local, like you said, the health department. Reach out to the BBB. Reach out to any kind of government, state agency out there that helps with that type of people. Google search, man. Google's fantastic. You can look up stuff. I'm sure there are people out there. There's probably a lawyer too. You need a lawyer up because if you guys did what you said you did and put in that ticket, you were not responsible for this. They should have found you accommodation. You shouldn't have to worry about spending your last dollar because you're switching jobs at this time to be able to find somewhere to stay the night. They should be taking care of you because it was their negligence. It was their lack of doing anything that puts you guys in this situation and puts you at a health risk.
Technically,
So,
that's
lawyer,
breaking the lease.
What?
Them not doing anything?
100%. You sign a contract with these people saying you're in charge of taking care of the building, the upkeep. That's what you pay rent for. That's why, if this was your house, it would be different. It would be your fault. You'd be up Schitt's Creek.
Shut the hell up.
That's right. But no, this is not your property. You're renting. You're paying a fee to rent.
Depends where it is too, because it'd be probably like $2,000 or something.
It could be expensive. It doesn't even matter. The idea is, if I'm renting from you, you take care of the maintenance of the building. I'm in charge of not destroying the inside of the apartment. You're in charge of the pipes, the water, the everything. You're in charge of the infrastructure of this building. They messed up. Get a lawyer. Call all the state and local people.
Lawyers are too
You're
expensive.
somebody will take it either pro bono or they'll do it for a fee of the winnings because you're gonna win money.
That is true. But yeah, man.
Good advice. I'm telling you.
Good
at this
great
fucking
advice.
Shit,
it's not that shitty.
dead air.
Okay. Moving on to the next story.
I said I was gonna put in the dead air in there
Dead air.
because it reminds me of the episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Dee and Dennis are like, why don't we start a radio show podcast? Which this was back in the 2000s. I think it was an earlier episode, maybe not, but they had the idea for a podcast and then they ran within that show. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Bird.
The next story of the Cheeseman.
All right, more cheese.
Am I weird for this?
More than likely, yes, but let's hear it.
So I've been vaping for many years now.
Yes, you're weird. Mm-hmm.
Don't you vape?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm not weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
I can't seem to quit it. I used to smoke cigs before.
Okay, exactly. That's the problem here. All right, I already caught it.
Hold up.
Because it's nicotine vape. All right,
Vapes help me quit completely.
Cigs
completely.
Cigs, yeah. Cigs are bad.
So I was having sex with this guy.
Oh, what?
And I've been talking.
Can you preface these things with the gender of the person that is?
It doesn't
writing?
tell me, dude. It's gender neutral.
Because now I'm thinking of dudes. I heard the vape, but I guess it could be a girl. But for some reason,
We
I thought
live
it was
in
a
these
dude. I was
times,
like, hey,
man. It
this
could
is
be
a
either
guy,
or.
He's just having a hard time quitting vaping, and it's like, oh, I'm having sex with this dude. I'm like, you're hitting me with that image.
I was
dog.
having sex with a guy
All
that
right,
I've been talking to for about 2 months now. And the other night, while he was eating me out.
Okay, so it is a girl.
You assume.
Excuse
Allegedly,
me, I'm sorry.
allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly.
I did assume. I'm sorry.
Allegedly. Anyways, I saw my vape on the bed next to me. I thought to myself, damn, a hit right now would be nice. So I took it and hit it and set it back down where it was. I thought nothing of it, but to be honest, but for some reason, it seemed to bother him. He stopped eating me out when he noticed and made a comment like, "Did you really just hit your vape?"
Yeah.
And I tried to just laugh it off to keep the mood going.
Yeah.
But he told me that I was weird as fuck for that. But I don't think it was weird but to him it was. Is this rude to do to somebody? I've done this with my ex and he never seemed to care. But he would always laugh at me. I'm embarrassed. I know vaping isn't cute or a flex, but it's the only thing that gets me by. Please help.
Okay.
You ever been with somebody who vaped mid-sex?
I can't say I have. Yeah, she was in the wrong. I think she was in the wrong because, obviously after doing the deed, sometimes a little nicotine pop isn't bad, man. A little puff, that's not bad. But obviously this girl has a problem with it because she even is the one's like, oh, I be nicking all, I'm drinking, hitting the nicotine all the time. I'm hitting all the pen. I'm hitting the pen. Sorry, I call vapes nicotine. I don't know why. Well, hitting the nick.
But the thing is, the issue at hand is that was it rude for her to vape mid-sex? Because everybody smokes after sex. You've seen that in television all the time.
I feel like I said, that's a normal thing. Get a little hit of nicotine after you've been doing the deed.
But
it's good.
During, is that okay? So put yourself in his shoes.
In his shoes.
You're tearing it up, allegedly.
Jesus.
As I said, allegedly.
Is this the emotional part you were telling me about? This is where we're gonna get emotional? No. Okay, all right. Allegedly, you're
tearing it up. And she is like looking at her vape.
Oh, that's true.
Like it's
if she's just like peeking, like
yeah, like she has like you see that the corner of her
yeah.
eye is looking at that vape during whatever you're doing, and just goes.
Now, I kind of missed the last part of that story. Did he break up with her?
No, he just thought it was really weird, and that she was saying that her ex didn't give a fuck.
Okay, why is she bringing up her ex? Obviously, sir, whoever is
she's comparing
this lady or eating this lady out, which, hey, good for you, sir. Go out there and take care of your lady. I think that's excellent. That's great for what you're doing. But if she's out here bringing up her ex, like obviously
it's comparison.
Exactly. That's exactly it. He already said it. He's trying to brush off, but comparing you to her ex, red flag right there, sir. So take a look at that.
Is that lady. Okay? So, but you're avoiding the question.
But it's still a red flag. No, you should not do that. Let me answer your question, Bert.
What would you do?
What would I do
if you see the girl that you're doing things with, allegedly,
allegedly,
and you see her smoking
not with a girl or allegedly, like. I'm married, so obviously, if we were doing this is a little weird topic.
This is a hypothetical question.
In
the hypothetical, yes. You are hypothetically tearing it up, and you
Stop saying tear it up. Stop.
And you.
Stop. This man is inappropriate, people. I'm sorry you have to listen to this.
This is why there's an explicit content warning ahead of time.
I did see that. Good for you for putting that on. We don't want children. Don't listen, children.
So basically, you're doing things, and she hits her vape mid-sex. Does it kill the mood? Are you gonna just keep going, ignore it? What are you doing?
Why are you picking out these topics to get me in trouble?
It's not. It's. I can tell you what I'll do.
You know what? You're right. Oh, I don't want to hear what you would do because you're my brother-in-law. So the implications of that.
It's a hypothetical question.
I don't want to put implications. The hypothetical is no, obviously not. It wouldn't ruin things. Like, what are you doing? Like,
would you think that you're not doing a good job?
Oh, well, you know what? That's an interesting way of looking at it. Maybe
like she's so bored that she has to hit her vape.
You know what? I didn't think of it that way because I'm very confident person. So I'm just like always thinking that I'm doing the best job out there, son.
Are you a lover?
What the fuck is that? What kind of question is that? There are two men.
Do you give and receive? That's what I'm saying.
Am I giving and receiving?
Or are you just receiving?
I think you need to take care of your partner in every way possible to make sure that they get the fullest experience out of life. We only go around one time. So love your partner, love them as much as you can, but don't share it with other people. So that's all I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
I would say back to the vaping thing because that's what this is about.
So here, let me take you out of this real quick.
Take me out.
Let me close your eyes. Okay. You're in
college.
Eyes are
closed, metaphorically.
You're in college.
Yes. Okay. College.
Single. Technically seeing somebody. You know that weird complication where you're seeing somebody but you're not together.
So now we're throwing in cheating in the shit. Okay. I'm just kidding. No, go on. Keep going.
You're together but not together.
Okay.
And with that person that you're complicated with, you think you're doing a good job, and she vapes.
Yeah. During
like midway.
You know what?
And she's like staring at the vape the whole time.
I hear you.
What are you thinking?
Even if she's not staring at the vape, if she's just like hitting glances at the vape, not only will I agree with you now, like you've set the scene very well, and I agree. Like, yeah, I'd be like, damn, like what's like, am I just like bad
are you
at
that
what
bored?
I'm up to? No, yeah, exactly. It was like, am I just not skilled in this profession here? Do I need to back out of this? And yeah, it would throw off. You're right. I agree. It would throw off the mood. This lady was obviously wrong. It would throw off the mood. Well, I can see people try to trudge forward, but in that point of view, if you're thinking about it that way, like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, bro.
Well, the bigger picture is just her just needing to stop that addiction.
That is where you lady, obviously, you have a problem. You should stop and look at yourself and say, damn, like I'm out here hitting the nick. Like we have both agreed, like afterwards, sometimes a little blast of nick, get a little head high after you've been like taken care of and happy. Great. That's great. That's a fantastic thing. It's great to combine, different stimulants in your life. I think that's also a good way to go.
But she had to have it right then and there.
That's fucked up. She messed up. She wrong.
All right.
So,
all right. Perfect. That was Tell Me the Cheese Man.
Tell Me the Cheese Man. That was it.
If you have any Cheeseman stories, feel free to comment on our Instagram post below. And then you might be one of the special people who get picked.
That's right, special people.
Coming up, we got food for thought. In honor of this great holiday of 420, we got a couple different things that I picked out.
I got some good ones.
I picked out a couple of places that I think you like.
Okay. Oh, you picked ones that I think I like. Okay. All right. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's go to the next
segment. Food for thought right here, people. It's to find all the best deals on 420. Now tell me, I know back then you mentioned about liking Arby's. Is that correct?
I haven't had Arby's in a long time. I've never had a bad experience at an Arby's.
You had the Meat Mountain? Do you know what that is?
I do know what that is. Yes, I have done research before on this topic. And I think it's a great idea. I think with their get up they got going, their shaved beef thing, it's good. It's a little overpriced for my liking, okay? But when you hit it with that sauce they got, is it called horsey sauce?
I don't know. I've never been to Arby's.
Arby's got some weird nose.
But
it's an au jus sauce. If you put that on their little shaved beef stuff, it's pretty good. The buns are pretty good.
Well, if you have the Arby's app, you can get, since April is technically Arby's free sandwich month.
Interesting.
If you have the app.
Interesting.
So with any purchase, you can get a free sandwich at Arby's once a week during the whole month of April.
Okay.
If you're a part of their free loyalty program, you will receive a digital deal that will be cashed in for a free sandwich. And those free sandwich deals are good on 420. And quoting Arby's, no sandwich is off limit.
Yeah.
And it comes to you at a $0 redemption.
Yeah.
You're not even paying for the tax.
You know what? You know how I respond to this deal here is exactly where you don't want me to go. Is political. This is how they get you.
Over a sandwich.
This is how they get you. Do you hear this? If you want that deal, you have to download their app. You have to give them your birthday, your email. Sometimes they even ask you for your social. Don't give it to them, folks. They're trying to track you. They're trying to take your data and sell it to big data farms that throw it in whatever, God knows what. You don't know. But this is the problem right here. These are the end bringers.
Put on the tinfoil hats.
That's right. That's right. This is 10. You thought it was the food spot. This was not the food segment. Sorry, guys. That was a fake out.
Do you like Carl's Jr. Jack in the Box?
Do I like them? No, I do not like them.
You don't like either of them?
Will I eat them? Yes, I will eat them. But on occasion, I don't like them. I don't like either of them. I used to like them. Is that maybe that's what you're looking for?
Well, that's what I was saying. So basically, Carl's Jr.
Okay.
This whole week, Carl's Jr.'s burgers are $5 with ordered through the app.
$5. Wow, $5.
Which is like a regular McDonald's sandwich, right?
Dude, I'm tired of these prices. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is turning the political segment because the inflation is out of control.
But the famous Star cheeseburger will also be available.
The famous Star is pretty good.
As a BOGO deal on 420.
Oh, okay. All right. BOGO deals are not bad. If you can get, especially nowadays, I feel like BOGO deals are the right prices.
Double Western bacon cheeseburger is what I get from Carl's Jr.
I've never heard of that.
It's great.
I know they got one with a pineapple on it. People hate pineapple. So
barbecue, onion rings, and bacon.
Burn down the Carl's Jr.
And
folks.
Double cheeseburger.
You know what? Cheeseburgers are good.
And good Jack in the Box.
Okay, yeah. Tacos. The taco deal is crazy still.
I mean, besides the fact that you're going to get the munchie meal on 420. I don't like how they changed it from back then. Back then, they used to have the 3 options.
It used to be solid. They did something weird with it. Get rid of it.
The grilled cheese sandwich, the sriracha burger, and then the
grilled cheeseburger.
The tater tot egg witch, is that?
I have not kept up with this because I don't eat this shit. I went to a carnivore diet. I'm much happier now. I eat steak and eggs, and I do have avocado, so not full carnivore. Excuse me. But I am much happier now. Don't eat this shit, folks. Do not.
Well, basically, any tacos ordered through the Jack in the Box app on 420 will be $1.
As it should. The tacos there are fucking awesome, dude.
You ever had the mini ones?
I have had the mini ones. They're all very good. They're disgusting in theory because what the hell is that? I don't think that's considered actual meat in there. Whatever that pressed shit is, and then the oil that they fry that shit, dude, that's going to kill you right there.
You're not going to Jack in the Box to have healthy food.
I get that. And that's what I'm about to make the point of is you're going to die, but God, dude, those are fucking good, dude, with the hot sauce and the cheese. The lettuce kill, dude, honestly. My best friend, he used to get it with no lettuce. I understand.
No lettuce.
No lettuce.
He's
Used
a
to get
serial killer. No, I'm just kidding.
maybe.
No.
And if he listens to this, you know you might be broke. Don't lie to yourself.
Spread the word of listening to Babitos Casino.
That's right. Listen, I forgot we were in Babito's Casino in my casino.
Technically, I mean, it's a casito inside of a casito, inside of
Right.
another casito.
Right, exactly.
Um,
But technically, your casino is bigger because if your casino is the internet, damn, it's big, dude.
we all family. We all family in this casito.
We fam-
All right, we got the personable one-on-one time, technically two on many time.
What?
It's
Oh,
personable
geez.
time where they get to know you, us, me, him,
Personable.
people.
I'm very, very nervous for this segment, folks.
Well, I have some questions lined up.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm ready.
All right.
Yep. We've had a good amount of modelitos. How many modelitos do we have? We've done, that's 4 right there. That's 3 for you. So that's 7 total. That's good. And we're working, he's working on number 8 and I'm working on number 9.
Number 8 or 9. Yep, absolutely.
That's all the rest of them from last week. So they're almost gone.
We'll start off something simple and easy
Mm.
and get the juices going.
Okay, that's a little weird. Don't want you to get my juices going, but we'll go. Let's do it.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically, man. You're killing me with these.
how do you ask a girl out
Uh-huh.
when she's constantly surrounded by other girls? Have you been in that situation?
No, I was a very awkward kid. So I did not know how to talk to girls. I did not know. I was very very. God, there's a word for it, man, but I'm not thinking of it.
Insecure?
Not insecure. No,
Shy?
I guess you could throw a little dust. It was like Powderpuff Girls, you know, like a little dash of this, a little dash of that.
So it was basically you were
introvert.
shy.
I was an introvert. I was very introverted.
In high school?
In high school, I was just, I like to do my own thing. I knew everybody. I was nice to everybody, so I could fit in through any group. But I was just chilling, bro. I wasn't trying to climb the social ladder. I wasn't trying to mess with nobody. I was just cool, trying to be funny when people talk to me. But that was it, man. I was not trying to do that. So now it's different, man. I've grown up. I gained a lot of confidence through things I've done in my life that have helped me to build that and build.
Married with kids.
Married with
Well,
kids. Kids to be soon. We'll see. Well, not my wife's pregnant, but you never know. You never know. Might get her pregnant tomorrow. Why would you say that, Albert?
What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, so ask out a girl and cry. If you're a young man listening, I could help you out with this one, man. Because honestly, don't worry. Target in, man. Be like, that's the girl I like. That's the girl I would like to ask out.
But you're going into enemy territory where they will tear you apart.
They might try, but that's where you need to step the confidence level up. All right, before you go over that girl, hype yourself up. Like you're Mike Tyson about to go out there and beat the hell out of your next opponent. You're like, I am the man. This girl would be so wrong if she says no. If she tells me that she don't want to go at me, girl, she's missing out because I'm about to be somebody someday. I'm an excellent person. Just be confident in who you are as a person and what you're capable of. Go up there with that level of confidence. And be ready, man. Be witty. That's the biggest thing, man. Just be ready to retort. Because if they throw a jab at you, like, oh, okay, who's this guy? It's like, no, I'm your dream. Hit him with something.
I'm your dream.
I'm your dream. I'm the guy that's been running through
Did you ever go to prom or college parties?
Yeah, no, definitely did, man. Definitely did that, man. I was a wild boy. I like being a wild boy. So I'm not just because as high school went along, I got a little bit more extroverted, especially that last chunk of senior year. Something just like I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
Do you guys have junior and senior year here, or just one? Or not senior year? You know what I mean? The prom.
Okay,
junior and senior prom.
Thank you for clarifying. Because if you're gonna ask me if we had juniors and seniors here,
No.
Did you get junior
or
my
seniors?
sister? Okay, yes, there was junior. There, you could go as a junior. You could go to prom. As a senior, you could go to prom. Okay, I did not go my junior year. I didn't want to spend the money for it. I didn't have no money. I was working at McFucking-Donald's, bro. I wasn't doing nothing. I didn't want to go to my junior prom. But I did go my senior prom. Because honestly, for me, it was like prom is an experience. It's a high school experience that everybody should be able to enjoy and take part of, okay? But junior, it's like not that big of a deal, dude. You went 3 years in a row?
I went 3 times. Sophomore, junior, and senior.
Hey, you know what? That was my mindset back then, though. of whatever, it's just junior prom. I had a great time at prom. Okay, I always
I did
had
too.
fun at those dances. I'd always get crunk. I always dance and make a fool of myself, of course. But I had a good time and I always left happy. My senior prom was dope though. We had a party. I was wearing dress shoes, which are a little bit more slick on the bottom, right? And I was trying to cross people up on the basketball court, and I fucked my shit up, dude. I ripped my suit. It was from Men's Warehouse. Rip that rental suit, bro.
It was a rental.
Mess the hell. Yeah, Men's Warehouse. You could sponsor Babito Casito.
Sponsor Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, come on, Men's Warehouse. It was fantastic, though. It was a great experience, and that's the even better part of the story. I crossed somebody up. I was holding a bottle of liquor. I ripped that shit. I ripped the hell out that suit. My fucking knee was all ripped up. I was drunk as hell. I had a ball, allegedly. Trying to cross people up in the basketball court. Bad idea. Ripped my suit. Returned it. Didn't get any extra fees. So it was just a flat rate. I returned it. Never said nothing to me. Shout out Men's Warehouse. Sponsor this podcast. Okay. What did you ask originally? Because I do. Shit if I know. Was that what on the asking out the girl, or did we move past that?
It was just, what would you do?
For prom. We talked, yeah. We got
no, not a prom either. We're moving on to the next fucking question.
He went to 3 years of prom. Good for you, bro.
I went to the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Weird. Ours was goodness gracious. Bricks of Brooklyn was our theme. And for like, as soon as I heard that, even back then, I was like, so it's a cocaine night? Do I dress up as freaking Scarface, bro? Like, what? Bricks of Brooklyn? Like, okay. There's bricks in Brooklyn? Great. That's excellent. Why the hell is our prom theme? So, yeah. But this was 2015, by the way, folks. So,
all right.
It's not like it was the freaking 60s.
I got two silly questions and then one sad question.
Okay, silly question, sad question.
If you could fight, no, not you could. You have to fight an animal.
Okay.
For 4 hours straight.
Oh, Jesus, 4 hours.
Yep.
God damn, dude. All right, 4 hours straight.
With equipment.
Okay, getting interesting.
And then this is the part one of the question. What animal are you picking?
What kind of equipment do I have?
Standard hunting stuff. Like no gun, no nothing. It's
do I have my bow?
Yeah.
Do I have a machete?
Yeah.
Who am I not taking on, bro?
What animal do you realistically think you can fight for 4 hours in their domain?
I know.
So, like I said, you're in their domain.
Uh-huh.
Fully grown animal.
Whatever animal it is, I have my compound
bow. You can pick it, but you have to fight it for 4 hours.
For 4 hours in its domain, I have my compound bow. I have a machete.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
That's all I get. How many arrows do I have?
About 12.
12. Okay. 12 arrows.
And you have to fight it for 4 hours.
I have to fight it for 4 hours. What happens if I kill it within the first 5 minutes?
They bring in another one.
Okay. So I just have to go relentless on these hoes. Okay. All right. What animal am I taking on, man? I'm trying to peak my skills here. So.
And if you pick something small, it doubles each time.
Every time I kill it. Interesting. So you don't necessarily want to pick something small. You want to pick something.
Because that's 4 hours.
4 hours of fighting this animal. I think, and I got to go with something that's harder. It would be very difficult. I think I'd get away with a bear. I think.
What type of bear?
No, dude, not a fucking a grizzly though.
I was going to pick a wildebeest.
A wildebeest, dude, but the wildebeest wouldn't be coming at me. What? Wildebeests are like bison kind of things, bro. They're not. No, what are
It's Lion King type shit.
Wildebeest?
Yeah.
Like a liger or something? But I have a machete, dude. I have a machete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Bro, even a fucking billy goat could take you out. You think you're faster than a billy goat?
A billy goat? Faster? I have a long knife.
Okay. Are you faster than the ram?
Goat? What is he going to do? Come up on me and take me down, choke me out?
No, fucking just
ram at me? Dude, I'd kill a billy goat so quick.
Okay,
I would
another one.
Sidestep and choke the boy out.
All right,
dude.
another one.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of what would be the hardest opponent I could take on with the equipment I've been given. I only have 12 arrows per animal I kill, or
nope, just 12 arrows.
Just 12 arrows for 4 hours. Dude, I think
It's tough, huh?
It's a very tough question. And I'm thinking to going something a little bit more. I almost want to say not a gorilla,
Gorilla, a silverback gorilla.
not a gorilla. That's for sure. Dude.
Tear your arms off.
That boy would fuck. Even with it, I'd stab that boy with the machete.
He'll take your machete and stab you.
Yeah, not even, bro. He just ripped me apart or some shit, bro. I would go. I think I could go up to like a bobcat, or maybe even up to like a lion with the equipment I have. You know.
Male lions are docile. They're not that aggressive.
No, I could go with a female lion. Then something.
They're aggressive. What are you doing?
Okay, I could go, but I have a compound bow that's very high. This is a high weight bow too. Okay, this thing's shooting probably close to 50 to 60 pounds with a nice heavy broadhead on it.
How do you know?
I'll take them hoes out.
How do you know the lion is not stalking you?
They are stalking me.
Yeah.
I know that. So I set traps for the lion.
All right.
Okay, know your enemy.
Now,
This is the art of war, brother. You need to understand how to protect yourself in these situations. If I'm being stalked and I'm the prey, I'm going to set up traps for this guy. Okay. All right. I'm going to be prepared. I know I have somebody behind me at all times.
All right.
So what am I ready to do?
All right.
Turn around, hit him with machete.
Part 2 of the question.
All right.
No equipment.
No equipment.
2 hours.
2 hours, no equipment.
In their domain.
2 hours, no equipment.
You got to win.
I got to win. I think I'm taking on.
Same rules apply about the doubling.
Same rules apply. 2 hours in their domain. I could probably get away with. Fuck. I almost want to see a chimpanzee, but those guys
tear your arms off. It tears your arms off. No equipment.
They move quick. I don't have any equipment, so I might be fucked on that one. Yeah, I'm fucked on that one. I'm not getting away with that.
You can't pick like something like. You
can't
pick something innocent like a fucking desert tortoise.
If I picked a fucking innocent, I was thinking of a tortoise. I don't know why, but if I picked something innocent, it wouldn't take me so long to answer the damn question. And that's what's taking me so long.
Because you're a bad person if you kill the innocent animal.
Okay, I'm not trying to kill an innocent animal.
Exactly.
Wow.
Pick a kangaroo. Just box a kangaroo for 2 hours.
I guess I can take on a kangaroo. That's good. Okay, I should have pulled up Apex Predator.
Apex Predator.
Which one of these boys? Let's
pull up the Apex
Predator. Move on to the next question here, Bert. And I will pull up Apex Predators. So later in the podcast, folks, stick around. Sponsored by Middleware House. I will answer this question.
You're not sponsored by anything.
And as you can tell, folks, the Modelos have been hitting because the speech is getting a little slurred.
The slur. Shut up. All right.
Go ahead. Next one. Okay, I'm looking up Apex Predators.
All right. Here's another funny question.
All right,
and we get all serious.
All right, let's hear it.
What celebrity do you realistically think you could take on?
Take on? What do you mean?
Like beat up.
Like beat up?
Yeah. Past, present, or future. Future celebrity.
That I could beat up?
Yeah. Like that you would want a fist fight.
That I would want a fist fight, or that I would want to beat up?
Technically both, because if you're fist fighting him, you have to beat him up.
I guess. Who the fuck would I want to beat up? I don't get that urge and say like, oh, I beat that guy's ass.
Okay, then who do you think you could take on then?
Who can I take on?
Whoever you want. Past, present, or future.
That's what I'm saying though, is who like, okay, maybe some of the well-trained guys. Like, I've only done a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I haven't done that much. So maybe some of those motherfuckers who've been rolled, like Tom Hardy, he wins jiu-jitsu tournaments. So
you'd fight Tom Hardy?
No, that's what I'm saying. You whoop my ass. Shit. Somebody like, I bet I could take on Tom Cruise. Okay.
He is 5 feet, right?
He's like 5.5, bro. Okay. That motherfucker's got no reach. I got the weight on him. He's great. He's got skills. I'm not going to lie. But, dude, like, nah, he'd be done. So I guess Tom Cruise, that's a good one. I'd probably beat up Tom Hanks too. I wouldn't do that because
you would get prime Tom Hanks.
What?
You would get prime Tom Hanks.
Okay. Saving Private Ryan, Tom Hanks, I'd whoop his ass. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I think I'd have a fair shot at anybody. Like, I fight, bro. I like to fight. It's fun, you know. It's a cool art. I love art, and I think martial arts is a great art. And so it'd be fun to fight any celebrity. Bring them on. Let's see what they got, man. What if they whoop my ass? Then we get to find out that these guys are fucking solid, bro. They can fight.
All right. And we're coming up to the final two questions.
All right, hit me with them. Hit me with them, bro.
One serious, and then we're going to end on a funny note because nobody wants to be depressed. All right. The final two questions. Basically, this last question, not last one, the second to last. You grew up with a big family, right? Technically, yeah. About 5
Kind of, buddy. I'll give you a kind of. I'll hit you with the kind of.
All right. All right. What wholesome memory you got? Like, what's your favorite memory with you growing up with your whole family? We got to get a little bit, emotional.
Nostalgia, baby.
Nostalgia.
That's nostalgia, bro. I have some good ones, man. I have a lot of different ones.
But like, what really touches your heart?
I love the trip me and my family took to Park City, Utah. We also went to Breckenridge, Colorado. Road tripped from Phoenix, Arizona here, so it was long drives, man. Those were some long drives. Probably 12 hours plus. I think. I remember we rolled into Breckenridge. It was snowing and dark, and if you've ever been to Breckenridge, Colorado, it's a little windy road that brings you in. I just got my license at 16. And I was like, oh, I'll drive. And it just so happened that I was the one driving us into Breckenridge, Colorado. So talk about trial by fire, man. That if you've ever made that drive up that way, it was pretty gnarly. It was snowing. I've never driven in snow before. It was snowing. It was dark. There was no street lights, no nothing. It was crazy. But I remember that trip because it was awesome being able to go somewhere really cool, see something new, and be with my family and be with my sisters and my mom. It was a great trip. I remember trips with my dad taking us out to Disney. I remember us going to different events. There was a lot of good memories, man. My family, my parents are divorced. They were divorced when we were younger, so a lot of my younger memories are like split. It's either with my dad or with my mom. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles, So it's
you should get double presents.
Double presents. Dude, yeah, it is interesting. It was just an interesting life, and I thank God for it because now I have this interesting outlook, and I have this interesting experience, man, where I got to experience two sides of things, and it makes me look at both ends of the spectrum, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate my parents.
And then follow-up question. Now,
yes,
you got your own family.
Yes, sir. I do.
You got a favorite memory yet? I mean, it's still early. It's still very fucking early.
Very, very early, but I do.
You got a good one so far?
I probably have so many, dude, because it's just been the best experience of my life to get married. That was probably one of the best things ever, my wedding with my wife. It was probably the most fun I've ever had. It's the biggest party I've ever seen. And
I've heard about it.
I wish you were there because we would have got fucked up, bro. I was blasted. Shout out to my best friend Blake again. We talked about him earlier in the pod, but he was the best man, better than what I did for his wedding. So shout out to him. And he made sure I had a drink at every turn, bro. Anytime I didn't have a drink, he made sure I had a drink. And through taking pictures with everybody, he made sure I had what I needed. Shout out to him. But that was a fantastic memory with me and my wife. And now we have our boy. We have our little.
So, what's your favorite memory with your boy so far?
That's like
because you're still gonna get more.
Dude. That's like asking me to pick out freaking a needle in a haystack because there's so. Or I guess hay in a haystack because there's so many damn memories.
He's hilarious, man.
He's a fantastic kid. I mean, just the other night, he was chasing me for the longest time. He was just chasing me around the house, just yelling, like every time he saw me, he's like, coming at me. I ran from him for like an hour. It was the most exercise I've had in a minute. Just kidding. But yeah.
Did he make you kick the ball?
Of course he did, man. He loves playing soccer. He loves playing baseball. He loves, sword fight. He's a little boy, man. He's the best little boy. But honestly, I just love when I wake up in the morning to get ready and get work going. I see them. I see my wife, my beautiful wife, and I see my baby boy,
and that just gives me everything, man. That's the reason for living, bro. That's the reason to do the best that I can do because they deserve that from me. So
I mean, you got two people very excited to see you in the morning.
exactly, dude. I'm telling you, you don't ever not have somebody to do anything. If you want to go see a movie, you want to go to a restaurant, you want to go and do an event, or you want to go to a concert, you always have a friend to go with you. You always have a person to tag along. And now things have been crazy with him because he's little. He was just born. I mean, he's almost
Goldfish crackers everywhere.
I mean, yeah, that's jeez. I mean, we were just on the phone the other night, and this kid is freaking out because his goldfish are on the ground. He's the one spilling them on the ground, and I'm yelling, "Stop spilling your goldfish! You're upsetting yourself, bro! Like, come on!" But it's even like that stuff where I'm all getting frustrated. Like, I appreciate those memories, and I'm just so lucky to have them, man. And they, dude, every day. The guy, I've taken him up to the snow. We've taken him out of the country. We've taken him on cruises. We've taken him to Disney already. If you know my wife, we already took that kid to Disney. Like it's been.
They're big Disney fans.
There's definitely big Disney fans, but it's just been a pleasure to be able to experience what I've gotten experience with my wife and my baby.
Yeah, I mean, so far my favorite memory is him. Getting upset because his bubbles are on the floor because he's running out of bubbles.
Oh my God.
But he's the one putting it on the floor.
It's like, dude, I always go back to that little clip of like, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions, like he is the exact epitome of that because he's always causing his own turmoil, bro. He's freaking himself out and getting himself mad. And it's his own doing. So, but I love that. I cherish that shit because I know it's not going to be here forever. And I just appreciate that he's a goofy little man. So
that's right, man. That's why I said we're getting a little emotional. I hope
dude,
you guys got your
scared
tissues.
the hell out of me. You're like, dude, this is gonna be an emotional episode.
No,
motherfucker.
Nope. It was just me being
scaring the hell out of me.
Scaring the fuck out of you. For no
I texted
reason,
my wife. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna get weird. It's been great. I've appreciated my time in the casito.
Yep. And the last question, which is, I think it's pretty good one to end on. All right. Here's a multi-layered question. Ready?
Okay. It's got like a cake.
Yep. Pick a state.
Okay.
Any state.
Any state. I'll go Texas.
Texas?
Shout out Texas.
All right. One moment here. All right.
Dead air. This episode is sponsored by
No, we're not
Always
sponsored.
We are
not sponsored.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
All right.
Sponsored.
All right, here you go.
Sponsor us, please. Okay, go ahead.
All right. You picked Texas, correct?
Texas was
all right.
I picked that state, yes.
You, hypothetically, are in jail at the Texas State Penitentiary.
Okay.
Most famous prison.
That's a shitty prison to be in. Yep, okay.
You got to break out.
Oh, Jesus.
You got a week.
A week?
You got a week.
I'm not getting the fuck out of there. What do you mean, a week?
All right. Well, here, hold up.
A week?
I'll give you 6 months.
6 months.
Are you able to break out?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't think so. 6 months.
You picked Texas, which is the worst one.
Dude, I didn't know you were fucking putting me in jail, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I said pick a state.
Okay, I picked the state. Now I'm getting freaking... I'm somebody's boyfriend or some shit, bro. No, I don't know, dude. I might get out of there eventually, but 6 months? Shit, bro. I don't know.
If you don't break out in 6 months, you get 10 years.
If I don't break out in 6 months, I get 10 years?
Yep.
What is the point of this? Why did I do this? Why did I sign up?
Don't ask those questions. You got to break out. How are you doing it?
Praying to the Lord. Can you help me, sir?
Can you
get me the hell out of this freaking place? I don't know. I would have to do I don't know, dude. Get out of the
You
Texas
would prison
State
break? You wouldn't tattoo the fucking blueprints?
I don't know any of this context here. What
You've never seen the movie, not the movie, the series Prison Break?
I know what it's about, but I've never watched it personally. But you're telling me I somehow randomly in Texas State Penitentiary.
You're okay.
Here, let me set
the scene.
Okay.
You are just relaxing. And are framed. For a crime you did not commit.
Okay. In Texas?
Yes.
All right.
Your, I guess, lawyers, since we're in this movie scene.
Yeah.
Is telling you but not telling you, allegedly telling you to escape in 6 months, so that way they have enough.
The
on
lawyers
you
are telling me this.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good to know. Okay, keep going with your
to
story.
escape.
Yep.
Otherwise, you'll get hit with a book
Okay.
of 10 years
Yep.
for a crime you did not commit.
Right.
So you are innocent.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I'm getting out of there.
You have a
I already
week.
know the way out.
You have a week to prepare before you get into
Yep.
jail.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
And after that, it's 6 months.
Okay.
With this information.
Yep.
Like I said, a week, just to break it down. A week to prepare before going to jail.
Yep.
6 months
Yep.
to break out. And the advice is to break out.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they throw the book and you get 10 years.
Yep.
How are you getting out?
Okay.
Texas prison,
Yes.
which is the most famous prison.
Right. Right. Okay. So I'm actually not even going to that prison. You know that?
You
Did you know that? I'm not even
you would escape ahead of, like, you would just be on the run?
you know what? I wouldn't even have anything on my record. They'd have to drop the charges. You know what? Because I recorded that meeting with the lawyer. And I'm able to present that my lawyers are trying to fuck me over and get a mistrial. I'm out. I'm not going to prison. I'm going home. Goodbye. Good stuff. Thank you.
All right. Taking the lawyer part out, you need to break out in 6 months. How are you breaking out?
I knew you'd do some shit like this, bro.
The point of this fucking question is for you to break out of prison.
This exercise is to see how crazy Jacob is, but here I am. I'm not crazy.
No, you fucking found a loophole.
I did find a loophole because I'm smart. Excuse me. You did it, not me.
All right.
People of the internet. This man, he's the hypothetical poser, and he fucked up.
Yep.
And I
all right.
did
You
not
saw
even
through
go
the fucking
to
question. You saw through the
prison.
fucking question.
Okay,
All right.
let's. You know what? I'll
No.
give you.
No. Fuck it. Nope. That's
No.
it. That's it.
If that's the last question, let me at least just like answer in a different way, okay? Even though, for the record, I'm 1-0, baby. I'm winning, baby. All right.
You make the lawyers go to
I
jail.
would probably figure out a way out. I would go on the run. I don't know like how long it would be till I get captured. I mean, we are in Texas, so I might be able to get to Mexico. That's a good point right there, right? Where is Texas State Penitentiary? Is it close to the border there?
I have no idea.
Okay, because maybe what I might do,
They might give you that false sense of security. That's why they put it right next to it.
what I'm going to do, okay, is I am going to create a. I got to figure out where I'm at too.
That's why I said you get a week to figure out where you go.
I'm gonna, and this is just hypothetical, people, but I might drag my wife into this one. I might
Oh
not be
my
cool. Maybe
God.
my sister. You know what? Fuck that. Not dragging her into it. She's a sweet person. She has nothing to do with me escaping.
But you with your sister, absolutely.
She could take jail. Okay.
For allegedly helping a convict escape.
Massa could take jail. It'd be hard to put her in jail, but she could take.
Now
jail.
you got me involved.
Send his ass to jail.
Okay,
The issue at hand is that I'm out of jail. So
Alright.
what
That's
I
it.
would
The
do-
question is over.
not
question-
even, brother. Not
The question's
even.
over.
No.
Look,
Because do you not want to hear what I want to do? I think
No.
people would like, especially the convicts who are at Texas State Penitentiary
Who are
right now, would
listening
like
to
to
this
hear what
podcast.
that are listening to this podcast. Shout out to you guys. You guys fucked up. Hopefully, if it's anything real bad, fuck you, dude.
no, don't fucking say.
But
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly, you can't get in trouble at all because everything is prefaced by allegedly. I would do is create a secret code that I could use, and we'll not even bring my sister in on this. Let's just say I'm communicating with somebody. I create a code with them through different messages. So we create different messages.
With Blake. Shout out to Blake.
Blake's not involved. I'm not getting Blake. This is all legend, but he's not involved because I'm gonna get somebody else that's probably like a dummy or something like that I could like maybe throw under the bus if I need to. Just kidding. No, just kidding. That's psychotic. Don't do that shit. But I start a secret message with my correspondence. That's what we'll call it. Maybe I'll go on like dataconvict.com or some shit like that, or like all these like lonely people who like need somebody to talk to. I like
Craigslist.
I convince them that I'm innocent. Obviously, we know from this fucking last hour of a podcast that I could talk. So I could probably get him, feeling good and being like, oh, I should help this guy. He's definitely innocent, which I am, by the way, folks. I would never kill anybody who didn't deserve to
That's
die.
why I said the hypotheticals you're getting framed.
Right, I'm framed. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm saying we're going back. I'm hypothetically framed. So I create the secret messaging, get them to show up at a certain time, and just figure it out. You've seen all these fucking movies, guys. I would find a way. If there was no way about that, I would, just try to talk my way out of it. More than likely, I would not get out of Texas State Penitentiary within 6 months. Okay, I could admit that. I could say, 10, 15 years. I don't know. That's a lot of time to plant seeds, bro. It's a lot of time to plant seeds.
All right.
Time could fix all.
Lo and behold, he'll end up running the prison. Anyway,
maybe I'm pod boss. I start at pod boss. You're running the pod. You're letting everybody know, like, hey, you know what? This is a cool pod, bro. No race war shit. Nothing like that. No stabbings. No molestings. Like, everybody just chill out. Everybody's just cool. Like, we gotta live here with each other.
Friends.
I think I'd be a good leader, bro, because I could talk and I'm very, very fair and I see both sides of the argument. But I would make everybody understand that, hey, we're all in a shitty situation, so let's not make it more shitty. Let's work together to make this a good situation.
Stabbed.
Get stabbed? Me?
Stabbed.
Okay, it's a stab.
Ooh.
People get stabbed all the time.
Okay.
Everybody gets people get stabbed all the time.
We are coming to an end of this podcast.
Okay,
I want to appreciate Jacobo here for all his time.
Yes, you should.
I really appreciate it. We got to hear his wisdoms. We got to hear
lots of wisdom.
Lots of fucking wisdom.
Lots of wisdom.
I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully he can come on sometime later.
Yeah.
For the next episodes or to come.
That's right.
I want to appreciate everybody who's listening.
As soon as Men's Warehouse sponsors this podcast, I will be here.
Men's Warehouse. I want to get sponsored by Taco Bell, but
Taco Bell is also a good
free
one.
chalupas, man.
You know what? That was my nickname as a little boy, was Chalupa.
Was that really?
Mm-hmm. It was.
And anyways, continuing on. I just want to thank everybody for listening.
Yep.
You guys are welcome.
Thank you.
To the casito anytime. Peace.